This video is basically for content creators, especially for YouTubers like myself. In fact, it's basically for new YouTubers. If you are trying to grow your channel to 1,000 subscribers, or maybe you just want to start up a new channel, this video is basically for you. Imagine waking up in the morning and you see message like this. Imagine seeing a video that you just made and is doing very well in your channel was just removed without warnings or anything. Imagine waking up in the morning and seeing a message like this. Okay, I'll tell you a small story. I did a video on how to register for NYSC in Nigeria. This video, I did it for Nigerian students, people that aspire or maybe want to register for their NYSC. Okay, so that video was actually doing very well, and suddenly I wake up in the morning and I saw message like this. The video was removed, nothing, no warnings, nothing. So I just realized that the video was flagged by YouTube. They said it's against their policies and guidelines. So in this video, I'm going to teach you how I was able to resolve that issue and the video was returned or maybe uploaded again in their channel. So just watch this video from beginning to the end, and by the end of the day you will learn how to navigate this successfully. So let's get into the class.
So on that fateful day, this was what I saw. As I opened my YouTube studio, I saw that the video has actually been removed, the visibility removed, restriction, terms and condition, okay, terms and policies. Okay, so I was like, what's this? I could not even view the video anymore. But the only thing is, they actually gave me a mark where that maybe the fault came from. Okay, it said content that shows threatening to show. Okay, let me just open it up. We say this content is removed from YouTube. Okay, what's the reason? Harassment and cyberbullying. Content that shares, threatens to share, or encourages others to share non-public, personally identifiable information isn't allowed on YouTube. Okay, so I was like, where did this one come from? This content is removed from YouTube. So I was like, okay, let me just look around and see where the fault came from. I saw it on my notification as well. It's all there. So I said, okay, let me just check around and know how I can be able to get this done. So I click it. Then I gave me a mark where the fault was on. That's on 4 minutes 27 seconds. Okay, that's where they actually show that I showed the information that was not supposed to show. It said edit the video. You have the option to fix the part of your video that violates our policies by trimming, blurring, or muting. Okay, so you can actually use any of these three means to correct it. Maybe you can edit it or maybe appeal. So I said, okay, let me appeal. So I'm to appeal the decision. We will take another look at your content. You can appeal on the 5th November 2026. So you can appeal and reappeal. Like you can just appeal if they file it again, you can still reappeal. So I went back to my YouTube studio. Then I am to find the video. Okay, review content. Then how to register for NYSC mobilization. Take a look at your content and our policies. So if you want to read more about their policies, just click on all policies. But I want to take action because I need to edit this video again. Okay, so the information was at 4:27 seconds. Okay, take a look. This content is removed. All right, so here's what you can do. So just in the next step, you can so it's just the same thing that I saw on my normal YouTube. So I just want to use because you can only appeal through the YouTube studio. So on the speed, I can just choose normal. Let it just be the same pace. Okay, so now let's take action. You have to click on take action. We'll take another look at your content. Okay. Submit appeal. No, I want to do this thing first. So I need to edit the video first. Okay, so choose one way to edit. Select the option that will do the best job at removing policy issues. Okay, so we have these three. I have trim and cut. I have blur. I have mute. So if you want to trim it, you have to trim that particular place that is actually showing that you violated the policies. You can decide to blur it if it is a picture, maybe picture or maybe video. You can decide to blur it. You can put mute, like you have to remove the volume if it is maybe based on the word that you use on the part. So you can choose any of the three. There's three: trim and cut, blur, or mute. So you can choose one. Just choose one among them that will best fit what you want to do. So here I am going to trim that part because it's actually showing that I showed maybe personal information that I'm not supposed to show, or maybe email address, or maybe address or phone number or something. So they are showing that I showed something that I'm not supposed to show on that particular point. So I want to trim it. I'll trim and cut that particular part because it's on 4 minutes 27 seconds. So I'm to trim it out. Okay, now see that particular point. It says it's 4 minutes 27 seconds. So I am to drag my so I'm going to drag it and then put it on that point. They said that the video violates their rules or their policies. So I'm to take it down. If you can look at this point, you are seeing that it is counting. This is 4:37, 31 seconds. So I'm going to put it on 27 seconds, maybe 26.6 and 28, or this 31. I just left it now. If I just click on apply now, it will trim that particular part off. Okay, so you have to just mark. Then when you are done, if they still say that it violates, or maybe pick another point, you will simply repeat this pattern, or you can use blur, or you can use mute. Okay, so you can mute, or maybe blur, or cut and trim. So when you are done, you click on submit video for review. Okay, so once you are done with your edit, or maybe with your correction, you see it's 4:26 and 4:31. That's where I put my cut and trim. Okay, my trim and cut. So leave without saving now. I want to cancel. So maybe you just want to use this part as maybe tutorial. No, you can leave without saving it, but here we want to still save what we are done. Okay, so we have different this thing. In case you want to blur, I have rectangle. We have different signs. Okay, so in case you want to use blur as example, okay, the first example that I showed was on this thing, using trim and cut. You can use blur, and then in blur they are going to give you different options. Either you use oval shape, or you use rectangular shape, or you use, like, you are going to use this blurry this thing. They will blur it for you. Okay, so you have to choose the part or the pattern that you want to blur the video. Okay, but here I don't want to use blur. Actually, I want to use trim. So fix blur position, so oval shape, rectangle shape, track object. So I am not going to use blur in this part. I am going to use the trim and cut. That's the best fit for my this thing. So you can just play around this. Okay, in case your video is flagged, maybe they remove it because of policy violation, you can just go back and appeal. Don't just hands up, okay, they have removed the video, because this video was actually doing very well. Okay, as at the time of before this time, I had about 4 point something views already, like in just a month or two. And the video was actually the best in my long form video so far, as at the time of this video. Okay, then they just remove it. If you are to just sit back, you might not be able to know a way forward. You'll just, okay, they have removed, but just you can go back and appeal. Okay, just go back and try to fix the problem. They are going to give you room for you to be able to fix the problem. Okay, so we are leaving. So what we want to do is to cut and edit. Okay, so once you are done here, the next thing is for you to submit. But before then, I want to first check if my correction actually reflects. Okay, so once you are done, you just go back and after your preview, just you see how I've done it. Okay, so I've actually trimmed that particular point. They said my video violated their policies. So the next thing is for you to submit. Okay, it said submit video for review. Once you submit your edited video for review, you won't be able to access or appeal your original video again. So once you trim it out and submit, you will not be able to have access to that original video. They have trimmed that particular point out. So we'll send you an email when we have finished our review, generally within 72 hours. If we don't find any policy issues, we will remove the restrictions. Okay, so you now click on this I thoroughly reviewed my video for any content that violates community guidelines. So you have to tick it. Once you tick it, you now click on send. Okay, now you have submitted. At this point, I've submitted my video for review, so I am going to wait for 72 hours. They said it's going to be within 72 hours before they get back to me. So but to my greatest surprise, it did not actually take up to 72 hours. Okay, so within few minutes to 1 hour, I actually got an email from them that they have approved the video again and they have re-uploaded it back to YouTube. Okay, so so the email simply said, hi Emmanuel Machuku, we reviewed your edited videos on we reviewed your edited version of how to register for then and it looks like it follows our community guidelines, so we put it back on YouTube. Thank you for taking time to edit your video and for working with us to help keep the YouTube community protected. So that's just what it simply means. So you just imagine if I just stayed back, like I didn't do anything, I just allowed it to go, I wouldn't have been able to get this video back on track or back to my channel. So what I'm just putting out there to you as a content creator or maybe as a business owner, just do your best to fix your problems, do your best to fix whatever that comes your way. So when you try and you're not able to get it through, maybe you can just try again. Just keep trying. Okay, so if they had maybe flag it again or maybe remove it permanently, I wouldn't bother so much because I have done my best. But right now they have actually put it back to their channel, to my channel and to YouTube. So just do your best. Any other time that you see something like this, you can just follow this step and you can solve it by yourself. So thank you very much and thank you for your time. In case you find this video interesting, just like, share and subscribe. See you on the next one. Bye.